Hello my swanlings and welcome to another stream. I'm not aware how different my audio may sound and I'm not really going to get into specifics. All I'm saying is I am currently not in my normal space, so I apologize for that. There are dogs. I mean, you know, where would they go? But so I may have to, still get up to take care of that. But otherwise, hopefully we should be good. I'm going to do the hydrate. Hello. Hi, Silver. Hello, Nyx. Have a virtual hug. Pat pat. And basically Maddie, thank you for following. Welcome to the flock. And hello, Royal. Hello, Cyan. And hello, Izumi. I see you all. We are going to get started in a second. I just need to see where I am in Minecraft. Make sure I'm all good. You probably can hear like the 20 animals that are in my character's house, going at it. How did I make that mistake? The last time when I played Aviary Attorney, I literally accidentally left it switched to Genshin and I had to go and manually change it. So now, hold on guys. We get to have a long starting soon screen this time as I go fix my mistakes. Hold on. Let me go to Twitch. Hello, my swanlings, and welcome, Tori, to the stream. Alright, did a bit of the creator dashboard. Stream manager. Edit stream info. Minecraft. There we go. Done. Okay, that should hopefully fix it. Not me doing that again. I literally thought to myself too, let me remember to do that, and then I didn't. Okay. So anyway, hi guys. I know it's been, a hot second since I streamed Fallen Stars. Hopefully we're going to be doing this a little bit, more often. I've been meaning to do that more often, but I do believe... Hold on, let me not choke on nothing. Just a little bit reminder that I have my second Skyline VOD. I have that premiering on my YouTube channel tomorrow. Yeah. And then I have Hellsbane, that first one. I have that premiering on YouTube as well on, what was it, the 10th? I wrote this down somewhere. No, on the 9th. I know time, guys. Don't question me. So, yeah, I will have some other streams this week, but that's all I'm gonna, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's get into this. I've already taken 11 minutes here. 11 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh. I'm great at life, don't worry. Well, I see that everyone's already making quite the racket this morning. Well, I suppose I should tend to that. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Pear. Hello, Puddle. I'm very glad to see that you two are doing all right this morning. Let's see... Hello, you two. I know. I will have you know that I have been working on your names, and I do think that I actually have ones for you two. But you're going to need to wait a moment, alright? There. I know. And let's see, I do believe I should see how Fennec's been setting in. I did have him moved out here. Hello, fellow. You're amidst all the wheat. I should probably actually harvest this, shouldn't I? It's been quite a bit. I'll give you the extra seeds. Don't worry. There you go. I believe I shall let those grow a little bit more before I pluck those. Mainly just want to get the wheat. Let's see, moving everything around, just throwing everything out of whack. How did I store everything again? I believe it was something like that. Alright, and that should do it. I suppose it was worth renovating what I could. I'll leave that room untouched for now. Hold on, I gotta pause. Am I even doing the Svana accent properly? I didn't want to break character, but like, I can't tell if I'm right or not. It has been too long, and I meant to check that. Hold on, guys. Hold on, I'm doubting myself. Hold on. And also, I suppose I can take this as a second. Yes, the resource pack was updated. We now have chunky cats. I don't remember my accent. Hold on. Oh, I still have desktop audio muted. Y'all have not been hearing anything. Well, that's fine. We'll leave it like that for 5 seconds because I need to rewatch one of my past videos for 5 seconds to make sure I am doing the accent. It's okay, guys. I'm literally a disaster. It's been too long. Ugh. Hold on, I have to watch one of my own ads because of... Hold on. I'm sorry to say what I'm about to. Yes, that's the accent. Alrighty, I was actually in fact doing the accent. I was just incorrect. So I essentially broke character for no reason, but it's okay. It's alright. We'll just pretend that that never happened. I am the definition of professional, after all. Christ. Anyhow, let's see. Alright, now that I've done all of that, I have several things that I need to do today, don't I? First things first. Well, I can't delay in figuring out a magic to learn, but I know nothing of the subject. Which actually makes this quite the perfect opportunity to visit 𝐒𝐓𝐂𝐒. Yeah, I think that will be nice, actually. I've been wanting to check up on her. And let's see... You know what? Tending to my garden's actually given me an idea. Since she did help me out with that after all, I kind of want to see if I can make her a pie. I still don't exactly know what sort of pie she'd like, or even what her tastes fully are, but it would kind of give away the surprise if I were to ask, and I think I want to see her surprised. Alright, okay. So I will make a pie, and I will go over, and then ask her about magic. Alright, okay, I think that'll be a productive way to spend the day. But first, let's see. Let's get our cats named. I would let them keep their original names, but I don't remember them. I think one was Cookie or something, but I don't really remember. I do hope you two will forgive me. I'm not renaming you because your names were bad. I'm sorry, but I don't remember them.
Hello, my swanlings. It's me, 𝐍𝐏𝐂𝐒.
Thank you for following. 𝐍𝐏𝐂𝐒 something. MCRP. So let's see. I've thought of these names, and I think that they will be somewhat fitting. Because it was 𝐼𝐾𝐋𝐿 who told me that, well, I do believe it was 𝐼𝐾𝐋𝐿. She was at least there for the conversation. It was either 𝐼𝐾𝐋𝐿 or 𝐒𝐓𝐿. That you folks should be named based on things that, the individual likes. So, you will be Z, like 𝐼𝐾𝐋𝐿, and you will be 𝐍𝐏𝐿, like a 𝐍𝐏𝐿. I don't know if those are odd names at all, but I hope you two enjoy them. It's going to be alright. I know this was unexpected, but I'm not going to leave you. Alrighty. Now that that is settled, I have all the copper that I can sell at the market, because I have a surprising lack of cookware. So if I'm going to be making a pie, I definitely will be needing to get myself some of that, I think. Alright, Puddle. Alright, Pear. I will be heading out. You two are in charge of the house, alright? I'm sure this will be fine. I can probably ask the baker as well. Actually, I'll need to if I think about it. I'll gather as many of the ingredients as I can. I think that part is at least semi-intuitive. You'd need things like sugar, flour, water's pretty easy to obtain. Obviously, whichever fruit I'm going to be making into a pie. I don't know near enough about things such as chocolate to even attempt to make chocolate pie or whatever. So yes, I do think, okay, a fruit pie will be sufficient. What sort of things would I need? I mean, I probably could buy just something as long as it can go on the stove, but... Let's see, well, I'll need a bowl of some sort, that's for certain. I should probably just buy some other cookware too while I'm there, considering. Yes, I think I'll do that, just to be safe. But first, I shall turn this copper into currency, so that way, yes, I can leave the rest of my money at home. Let's see. I do believe it is this way. I do know that there were some more people that came to town at some point or another. I just haven't really taken the chance to come here. Haven't really found much of a need to. Let's see. Ah, alright, I think this is the spot. If you would, good sir. Don't mind me as I click this 20,000 times. Let this remind me that I need to get a quieter mouse. There we are. Alright, now that I've pretty much probably taken all of your currency. Not literally, you likely have more than that. You're probably very profitable. I wasn't making any type of assumption or saying anything to be rude or anything of the sort. I wonder how many of these could be turned into amethyst shards, because those I do know are worth more. Hello, dog in the background. Hello. I'm streaming. Hello. Alright, let's see. Hello, please. Yes, you're very adorable. We all love you, but please. I'm already struggling with a British accent that I haven't used in 20 years. Ugh, we're scuffed, it's okay. Okay. Alright, I suppose I should look at what else they have here, shouldn't I? Oh yes, I still need to find the pots and the pans, but... Let's see, anything obvious? Oh, there's fresh produce. Maybe this can help me decide on a pie to bake. Apple's always a wonderful choice. Strawberries also, I think, would be decent. Well, no, actually, strawberry pie. Sounds like strawberries would actually probably do better in a tart. Or some other sort of pastry-like dessert. Well, this is likely fresh. It might be a little old. Still, well, days at least. I think I want to go and pick some fresh produce. Yes, I think if I'm going to go through all the effort of baking a pie to go visit Izumi, I think I should go, I should go and make sure that it's fresh. Hello, creature. You dare wander so close? What the genuine hell? I'm going to leave you, interesting thing, be. Greetings there, fellow. These creatures. I'm on important business and they have to stand in my way as if that's going to turn out well for them. Though I do suppose that I should walk about with my sword at the ready then. Okay, let us see. I forgot the cookware! That damn creature distracted me. I had better things to be doing than getting distracted by something like you. You do realize this, right? The audacity. Anyhow, I suppose it's a decent enough way to practice. Well, I suppose I shall go very quickly get the cookware. Alright, I've successfully obtained the cookware. I couldn't find all that much, but I suppose it's probably a little bit in short supply. Or perhaps the supply chain was messed with a little bit after that attack. Either or, it doesn't really affect me terribly much. Alright, let's see. I just make a quick, brisk jog back to my place. I can get this all sorted. And then I do need to figure out what fruit. I suppose as I'm foraging, I could easily figure it out. I mean, it shouldn't be terribly difficult. Oh, well, this will be annoying. I shall deal with you first. Because otherwise, dealing with the other one, if they so care to come after me, will be rather irritating. Let's see... I do hope Izzy's been well. I do need to get used to that nickname. Nicknames are interesting. It feels a little odd to not refer to someone by their full name, but... Well, his full name is, I guess, a misstatement. It's not like I call them by their first and last name, but... Oh well. I suppose I'm rambling on to myself again. Either or. It does feel nice to call Izzy by a nickname. After all, she is my best friend. Alrighty, let's see. And we have made it. Hello everyone, I've returned. Let me get this quickly stowed away. I suppose I took a little bit too long. I suppose a quick nap will suffice. Just alrighty. Alright, so now I just need to figure out what fruit, which means that I need to go on a trip to the forest. Do you two feel like helping me? Of course. I mean, you two do have, you know, great senses. I'm gonna need some assistance in figuring out which fruit to choose. It's difficult because I don't know exactly what she favors. I should have found some subtle way to ask. All the same, I'm sure she'll appreciate it. It's not like she's ever been disappointed with anything that I've necessarily done. Hello there, little bee. On your way to pollinate? Alright, let's see. Well, there's some oranges over there. At least they do appear to be oranges, or something similar. I suppose I may as well pick a few of these. No, I was completely incorrect, actually, now that I'm up close. Oh well, I don't think these would necessarily make the pie I'm hoping to. Let's see. Those look Cherries. Actually, if I think about it, I do know that Izumi favors... what was the color she liked? Actually, I do recall that she made all of us beds with colors of the color that we liked, but... Did she give one specifically to us? I'm trying to recall if the pink one was for her and I actually... Svana, how dare you not remember such a simple thing? Let's just grab a few more. I think, ideally, I think this would actually do rather well as a pie. They seem to be nice and fresh, and I'm rather confident about this, actually. I hope it does her good. She seemed, if I recall, a little shaken after everything, which is understandable after everything that happened, but I don't know quite how to cheer her up or make it better. How does one cure such things and such worries? I don't even know quite exactly what her worries are. I suppose that's on me. I should have done more, but... Come on, Svana, focus on your task at hand. Alright, you two. I'm going to run to the baker and see if I can't get some basic sort of rundown on how in the world I'm supposed to make a pie. I will be right back. Alright. So I will make this pie. And I do know that Izumi is interested in magic. She's always reading books at the library, and I did bring her books while she was ill. So, I think just speaking of magic will likely cheer her up. At the very least. I should make it a habit to go over more often. I should listen to her more. I do have a tendency to speak far too often at times, but I think I can work on that. After all, she did assure me that our friendship is as I thought it would be. So, I should be sure that I don't give her reason to regret that. It seems there's a horse in need of rescue. Oh dear. Well, actually, perhaps it's... I do know that there are species such as goats and the like that actually are very good at almost climbing near... was it vertical surfaces? Perhaps that horse is of a similar caliber. That would be interesting, actually. There are a lot of creatures in this world that are not of the one I know. And while I am learning a little bit about the ones that are here, there are likely so many that I still don't know of. I am not going the correct way to the baker. I do hope that the baker hasn't had any other issues. Well, I do know that there was the thief issue, but that was resolved. Alright. Oh. It seems that their door is in, dire need of repair. Greetings, good sir. Welcome. What would you like today? Odd off question. Why is your door still missing? Hasn't it been a little bit at the very least? I mean, I probably know, I guess, the situation, but... Oh, it's taking a bit to get everything back to the way it was before it happened. Well, anyways. Oh, I do suppose I failed to consider that. After everything, there were places that... I suppose I shouldn't bother them then. Considering that they're very focused on their door, and I suppose getting their business back to normal, they probably don't have the time to spare. Or if I think about it, do they even have the ingredients? I mean, I did fetch what I could, but... Wait, but if I don't get assistance from the bakery, then how am I supposed to make a pie? Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to let this stop me. No, actually, if I am determined to make Izumi a pie. Hello, dog. I'm determined to make Izumi a pie, and I'm going to do so whether or with or without the baker's help. I mean, it's simply baking. there's bound to be some sort of theory to it, I'm sure. I mean, it's simply mixing ingredients and attempting to get the amounts correct. I'm certain that with a little bit of trial and error that I can come up with something. It's simply, I do know that there would probably need to be a almost fruit paste for the filling. No, that's simply called filling, Svana. So I need to make the filling, and then I need to make a crust, and that probably takes things like flour and sugar, though I don't exactly know if salt goes in. I suppose I'll figure it out. I mean, again, how hard can this be?
It's me, Svana Swansea.
Thank you for following, Petrox. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Yes, I'm absolutely certain I can do this. Alright. Okay, so I do have the cookware. And it's cherry, so I need dough. And I do know that you kind of need to knead that, I think. You need to let that rise. No, but it's pie. And if it's crust, you need to let it rise? Oh, I don't know anything about this. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay. First, I need to... Flour. Isn't flour made from something like wheat or something similar? If I can grind flour, or, well, yes, because don't you need flour to make the dough that makes bread, and that comes from wheat, because wheat does make bread. So if I get some wheat from what I harvest, and I attempt to perhaps grind it into some sort of something, I think I can come up with something here. Okay, this is becoming manageable. This is becoming workable. Okay. I'm not quite sure if this is the correct what it needs to be, but this will be good for our first attempt, I'm sure. All right. What other than flour? Well, I'd obviously need some water as I mix the ingredients together, and dough is probably mainly flour. So I'll need a pot with which to combine everything. I wasn't really able to get the ideal thing, but this should do. This will hold it. Okay, so I have the flour, and then what else? Right, water, and then probably just things like some salt, sugar, maybe. Salt's probably not in. I don't know. You can always add more. You can't remove it. But once it's baked or formed, I don't think I could really add such a thing. This is more difficult than I was anticipating. Let's continue. I'm not going to give up now. Okay, let's get a little bit of water. Okay, and then I'll just attempt to work this into something workable. I just need a workable dough. Okay. So I put in the flour. Let's perhaps I add a bit of water to that mixture, and then let's see.
Hello, my swanlings. It's me, Svana Swansea.
Well, this ain't turning into what I need it to. Well, perhaps I didn't get enough water. Let's see. Perchance, maybe if I get a bucket's worth, that should be enough. I think that should do. All right, let's, a bucket. Let's see, so I need flour, and then that, and then, okay. I think this is coming together as something workable. All right. Okay, so I have this dough. I do believe I need to form it into a crust. And I need to remember to save enough for the top, right? I do know that there's several types of, like, almost... Sometimes I think you just either put almost a flat layer, but then there's also the people that take the strips and kind of make a sort of pattern. And I don't know why. Although I do believe I've seen cherry pies with that pattern. Maybe I should do that. Alright, okay, So with the dough, and then I'm certain sugar's correct at the very least. Maybe not salt, but I know sugar. So if I get a little bit of sugar, and then I'll need, let's see. An egg. Yes, eggs make sense. True. Okay, let's see. I will need something to form it in when I bake it, so this probably would be better since it's a little thinner. Well, not as deep. That's what I was meaning. All right. Okay. So dough, sugar, an egg. And then the cherries. Okay. So we're gonna drape the dough over it and save what we can. And then I need to probably make this into a filling the best I can. Hopefully it's not horrible. Sugar, and then some more flour. Yes, I do believe. Okay, the egg. Oh, that's a little bit of shell. Let's not have you in there. You're not supposed to be crunchy in that way. Okay, and let's see. Okay, now I just need to attempt to bake this. And hopefully this turns out fairly well. All right, I think this is workable. This is only my... How many attempts was it? I wasn't exactly keeping count. I've made an absolute mess of my kitchen. Oh, dear Lord. Well, it's a kitchen. It needs to be broken in like a new shoe. I'm sure I can clean this up. I did not expect to fling the filling all over. Oh, dear Lord. But I think this is the best attempt I've done. What do you think, Puddle? Does this smell appetizing? Well, you're not looking away. you're not seemingly moving to eat it, but okay. Perhaps this is a good, I think this is a good sign. You have made pie, Svana Swansea. You have made pie. Actually, this is the first time I've ever made pie. Alright, okay. Right, I don't want to let it cool. Well, it's cooled a little, but I want it to still be warm. Alright, let's see. Hi, Pear. Okay, you two watch the house again. Don't pick up all the filling if you choose to do so, please. I don't want you to get sick. Well, stick to your stomach in the sense of I don't think anyone should eat that much filling of cherry or something. I don't know. I do know that apples are in their seeds, that there's cyanide. But only, like, such a small amount. I wonder if such a thing is the same with cherries, because there's cherry pits. But I don't know if, you know, the same thing applies. Why am I talking about cyanide? Anyway, okay. Let's go to Izzy's place. Alright, okay, we will go along the path, and I'm really... Is she on her roof? Why is she on her roof? Izzy? Well, I'm sure she's fine. She looks like she's being careful after all. Oh dear, the bridge is a little broken. Can I slip on by here? Okay, thank the Lord. Let's see. Oh, right. I need to be careful not to startle her, because if I suddenly call out to her while she's on the roof, what if she falls? I can't be having that. Okay. How do I make my presence known without startling? Maybe I wait for her to notice me? I don't know how to do this. Drat. Let's see. How do I do this? Hello! Oh, be careful! Please, dear Lord!
I'm okay, I promise.
Okay, but you literally... Well, I guess you are a cat. But hello! Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a lot, but I kind of, you know, today decided that I kind of wanted to see you, because I do have something to talk about with you, but then I kind of wanted to bring something, because it's been a little bit, and, you know, everything, so I kind of ended up trying to make a pie, and it kind of turned out interesting. It's not the best thing I've ever made, but, I kind of just figured that maybe, if you wanted, we could, share it, while we discuss things, and...
Ew.
Yeah, there's, I kind of already pre-split it in half, perchance, but...
Smells delicious.
It
Let's
totally
see.
didn't take me several attempts, not at all.
Do you even have a recipe for pie, or did you just kind of...
I was going to ask the baker, but the baker's kind of their front door is a little troublesome. I suppose it probably had something to do with the vampire event.
Yeah, they're still recovering. They had a lot of stuff, and needless to say, they kind of have to... Well, Zach, the baker, he kind of is on his own when it comes to repairing his place, so I've actually thought about, after getting everything done with my place, being able to help him out with that, because I feel bad because he's all by himself.
Huh. I suppose I didn't really... I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't as often go into the main town as I should, so I suppose I just haven't fully witnessed the extent of the needed repairs. Either or, I did ensure that it won't kill you. I did make sure of that. I know that if you combine any number of things in the wrong way, it can probably turn rather toxic, but I did ensure that it is safe. So, sorry, I'm just kind of really excited because it's been a while,
It's okay. I really missed you, honestly, because I was out of town for a little bit, so I like hearing you ramble. It's okay.
Well, I'm glad that you're back. I suppose that I could have very well missed you. I'm glad that I didn't. Actually, now that I think about it, you were on your roof, and, well, I suppose I hadn't really noticed that your place had suffered damage to this extent. I'm sorry that I would have offered my help sooner if I'd noticed, but you have all these boxes out here as well.
Something happened recently.
Oh, are you speaking of, has the attack unnerved you? Or, well, I mean...
I
You're acting a little strange, Azumi.
I died.
You what?
For the first time. I died. I was just gonna pretend like everything was fine because I feel fine. I actually feel great. But I am gonna be honest. I would feel horrible keeping that from you.
Izzy. Who killed you?
That's not important.
What happened to you, Izumi? Who dared to lay their hands on you?
Svana, they're gone. Moon took care of it.
This happened
I
near
promise.
Moon? And they let you
Yeah.
die?
No, I saved them. They were gonna die, and you know they've already died. I didn't want them losing their sanity even more. I felt like it was better if I was the one. It wasn't their choice, and they really, really messed up the guy who did this to me. I wouldn't be surprised if he's dead.
But we don't know for certain.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if he's actually dead or not. But I'm pretty sure he is, and if he isn't, he's learned not to mess with us. Hell, when he sees that I'm still alive, he'll probably assume...
That's not fine. Even if they're alive, that still means that they haven't paid for hurting you.
Svana, I know you care about me, and I really appreciate it. But honestly, what I need right now is just for you to be here, okay?
I'm terribly sorry. You went through something horribly traumatic, and me getting angry in such a way was not helpful to you.
No, it's okay. I'd be angry if that happened to you, honestly. I'd probably be acting the same way. So I don't blame you. I just want you to know that you being here is already helping. And we'll figure out where the guy went, and we'll handle it.
You are all right otherwise, yes?
Yeah, actually, I kind of feel better than before. It's weird. I've always been a very anxious person, very timid person when it comes to taking chances. And for some reason, my entire, like, I don't know, any part of me that was anxious or worried or specifically that felt like I couldn't do something is kind of skewed now. Like, I still have, like, a be careful, but, like, I don't know. I actually feel better now.
Well, as long as you're fine, that is enough for me.
Of course. I would tell you if something wasn't okay. I promise.
I trust you.
And I trust you. Regardless, this pie smells delicious, Svana.
You don't have to hype it up if it is not as it should be.
No, here, let me try. Okay. A little chewy, but its flavor is delicious.
So, I wonder why it could have been more chewy. Any number of ingredients. Then again, it likely would be with the dough, considering that the filling likely then...
Does this have an eggshell in it?
I may have...
No, it's okay.
I may have failed to get all of it out when I accidentally cracked an egg poorly.
It's okay. I've done that before too. I've done that a lot with pancakes, like making like pancakes from scratch before. Protein pancakes and stuff.
There was one time where I attempted to make pancakes, actually, with, I believe it was my mother, and this was the first and last time I assisted in the kitchen. I somehow misread the directions And you know how, the sugar and the salt, and typically you put less salt than you do sugar.
Yes.
I swapped the two. So I put in more salt than I did sugar, and those were some rather salty
Ooh.
pancakes.
Oh God. That sounds
I
interesting, flavor-wise.
we ended up making a new batch, but
Probably for the best, honestly.
should we step inside your home, considering it's getting a little late?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about all this. I'm currently actually breaking down my old house. Well, this house. I'm thinking of moving to be a little bit closer to where the Vampire City entrance is, so that if something happens, I can be more readily available to be on the front lines, I guess is the saying.
While your statement makes logical sense, well, I suppose it is in your nature, after all. You do have a tendency to put yourself out there when it comes to others, don't you?
Yeah, I guess you could put it that way.
It is an admirable trait, but I trust you will look after yourself as needed, yes?
Oh, of course. I promise I'm gonna take really good care of myself. And honestly, I'm really excited about where I'm living because it's actually kind of close to Wukong's place.
Oh, that is right. He is somewhat near the village, then. So I do believe it's on... I'm terribly bad with directions. I suppose if we enter from the bridge side, the one that goes up, it would be more on the left side of the town, then?
Yeah, it's like upper left is where I'm planning
I
on
see.
moving.
Well, it does seem like you have a lot of boxes. Are those your things?
Some of them. I also just I really need to get some materials over there. That's gonna be the first thing I do so that I can actually have places to put said boxes. But yeah.
Well, why don't I assist you then?
Oh,
I can help you move them
okay
over
with
to...
that?
Yeah, I mean, it's the least I could do, and I mean, I'm not simply going to leave now.
Oh, well, thank you. I actually have something I've been meaning to tell you.
Oh?
I'm actually okay. So I died last night. I know, I'm crazy. Well, not last night. The night before last night. I kind of stayed up all night last night because I was kind of recovering. Scared to fall asleep a little bit, but I'm okay now. Night before last night, I died, as you know. That was also the same day I came back into town from training. I was out of town. Basically, okay, I became the apprentice of Nevia, the goddess of winter.
Nevia. That is the one we met before, correct?
Yes, she's the one that
Hello, my swanlings.
kind of has
It's
been
me,
the only
Swan
one that has
Sorgus.
talked to us so far.
I see. So I suppose they are more tolerable than the others that refuse.
Agreed. And I actually, apparently, you can actually train with like multiple goddesses and just kind of like, you know, learn from each of them once they have, said that you've learned enough from them. So I'm gonna start with Nevia, and if there's any other goddesses that have cool magic, I might train with them too, because my goal is to be able to be really powerful in that way and like use goddess magic and like, all of that. So that hopefully, because goddess magic and vampire magic is the complete opposite of one another.
Well, true,
I'm
but
hoping
isn't
that
that
might
exactly
help.
why they can't interfere? Because if we think about it, if they interfered and the magics clashed, that kind of sounded more or less like it would destroy the world. But then again,
Well-
it may simply be that since they are goddesses, that their power is on a level that we normal people cannot obtain. So therefore, if you were to
Exactly.
use it, perhaps it would be weak enough that it would actually do some good.
Exactly. So I could never get as strong as a goddess, obviously. And goddesses are inherently, everything they do has goddess magic flowing through it because they are made of goddess magic. Where if I just learn how to wield some goddess magic that just exists in the universe around us, it basically just makes sure that I do extra damage to vampires now.
I see, I
Or
see.
will, at least.
Well, that is rather handy.
Oh, Svana.
Hmm?
I trained with one of Nevia's old friends. I don't understand how this works because Nevia's like, an ancient being, and the old friend, Fiora, is her name. She's like a human, I think. She might not be,
Well,
but I
are
think
some
she
of
is.
the individuals around here oddly old as well?
Yeah, but like when I say old, I mean like thousands of years old.
Um,
I think.
that's a little interesting.
Yeah. Also, they run an illegal underground battle arena that I trained in.
You trained in an illegal battle arena?
Yeah, that was an interesting one. It was fun. Fiora's very nice, but I felt like I was just breaking the law 24/7 by being in there.
Well, yes, it is illegal for a reason.
You
Although you
know, but
didn't
like,
get caught, and it's not like I was hired to investigate your case, so I think you're fine.
yeah, I'm telling you so you know that I did not choose to go there. I
Well,
was
if
taken there without being told what it was.
I see, so they misled you.
I guess you could say that, yeah. But I did choose to stay, even though after I learned what it was.
I mean, what were you to do? You were already there. You were in a little bit too deep already.
Yeah,
It's
a little
alright. If
bit,
anyone
yeah.
comes searching for someone to investigate such a crime, I will throw them off the trail.
Got it. Thank you. But yeah, I learned how to be better at combat now, so that's pretty
That
cool.
is wonderful to hear.
Yeah, I kind of was only really good with my bow before. I could do close-up combat on like zombies and stuff, but I realized during the vampires I wasn't much help. So I wanted to get stronger, and that's why I started working with Navia, and she ended up introducing me to Fiora because, well, this kind of irritated me. Navia doesn't really know how to train someone. She's never done it before.
Considering the fact that even I know more about how human emotions work than she does, it's not very surprising.
Yeah, you're right. But I guess I just wasn't expecting a goddess to have never done an apprenticeship when it's kind of known thing in this universe that you can work with the goddesses here. But
Perhaps she has some unique
regardless.
circumstances, or perhaps it just never tickled her fancy. Either or,
Yeah.
I am glad to hear that you're, doing well in other regards, I
Oh.
suppose.
Yeah, thank you. And regardless of how horrible the other night was, I wanted to see you when I first came in, by the way. I first came in back from the battle arena, and I visited Moon because I came in on that side of town because I accidentally went too far over when I was going past the stream that's like way in that direction.
Oh, I
So I ended up
see.
coming out on that side of town, and I said hi to Moon because I was excited to see anyone. And well, I thought she thought I genuinely I was like maybe she'll think I'm cool because I've been training and with a cool person that does illegal stuff because I don't know, Moon's just really cool. And then I was gonna come say hi to you, but then I died. And Moon said I should just get some rest. So yeah, that's why I haven't seen you in a couple of days, and I'm sorry about that.
No, that is quite all right. I would prefer it if you would prioritize yourself in such matters. After
Well,
all,
I
there is only
appreciate
one
it.
of you, Azumi.
Well, there's only one of you, Svana, so you should take those words to heart as well.
Well then, if you do so, then I shall do so. Although,
Sounds good.
speaking of training, actually, there was another reason that I was going to come over here to see you, other than to, just simply see you. I ended up, well, I suppose you've been rather honest with me. I believe that I have been misplacing anger recently. I think the vampire incident frustrated me with how powerless I ended up feeling. I
Okay.
fought them, but it didn't feel as if it were enough. And I may or may not have exploded at Kryn for no reason. Willard said that I likely was projecting, which, thinking on it, I suppose I was. So I went to Wukong, considering the last time we encountered him, or at least all together, there, he somehow brought magic from his world, or whatever, and
Yeah.
is now willing to teach us.
I wanted to see if there was any magic I could learn or something from him, considering I probably need to take some time to figure out how to apologize to Kryn before I continue training with him. But what little magic I tried from his instructions, it didn't exactly work. So he essentially gave me the task of finding a magic to learn and then coming back to him. But I don't really know what sort of magic would suit me. It didn't really feel natural to me at all. I mean, it likely could be his teaching methods, considering he essentially instructed me to produce a fireball by thinking about it and shooting it. So, but still, I don't...
Interesting.
All I really know, I think, is swords at the moment.
Yeah, you're good with swords, and you're analytical on the battlefield, for sure. Well, there's one type of magic, but it hasn't been used in centuries. I wonder if Wukong knows anything about it.
Well, considering he too seems rather old, although I suppose I wonder if he would get angry at that. I do know that there are some who dislike it when people are realistic with them about their age.
Well, I could be wrong, but I remember making a comment about thinking he wasn't that much older than me and him getting mad at that. So maybe he likes having seniority over people? I have no clue, though.
Although, thinking that age gives seniority in the sense of just wisdom or something is a flawed thought process, but I won't get into that. Why don't we start packing up your boxes and moving them while we discuss this further?
Oh, here. Do you want to go ahead and sleep real quick? So that we're not traveling in the night. If you want, you can spend the night, or you can do whatever you'd like.
I intend to stay up by your side.
Okay. Then let's have a sleepover again.
I do hope you are able to rest well tonight, Izumi.
There we go. New day. That actually helped a lot, you being here while I was sleeping. That's the first full night's sleep I've gotten since, I died.
Well, then I can have sleepovers with you as long as you need then.
Well, thank you. Sounds great. Let's just start moving over. I have a bunch of dark oak planks in here. If you want to split them between us.
That
I
works
can
with
grab
me.
some, you can grab some, and then we can just take that to start, and I'll take this chest over too. Because I need, basically, I just need like basics first, and then I can bring over my furniture and stuff. Okay.
So you did mention that the magic hadn't been used in centuries, you believe? Considering, how much you end up reading, I suppose that you must have come across it while in the library?
Yeah, I did actually. It was when I was studying like the history of goddess magic being used, and it's not a goddess magic, but it is the magic used by a lot of people that did apprenticeships with goddesses. There we go. That's how you say that word. It's specifically summoning weapons.
Summoning weapons?
Yes. You can summon swords that have flames, sprawling out of the blade, or you can summon swords that send ice shards through your enemies. It's kind of cool. They kind of have a bunch of different deals. You can also poison people with your swords, and yeah, it's kind of it has a wide variety of different things. And you can also summon non-sword like weapons that do similar things as well.
That does seem rather interesting. And I suppose, since I do have to consider the fact that I may not have an affinity for magic, perhaps since it is relevant to something that I am proficient in, perhaps that would make it easier for me to learn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's also what I was thinking.
Well, I knew coming to pick your mind about the topic would definitely result in something.
Yeah, I know. I think a little bit too much about the magic systems in this world, to be honest.
But
Kind of became obsessed.
You are the closest thing we have to an expert, to be honest, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It's not like you've sacrificed your life for magic or anything. So I don't think it's gone too far.
Oh, I appreciate that. Okay, let's see.
I am
Oh,
excited to
no.
see which house you have picked.
Well, it's not really a house yet. I'm gonna build it where we're
Oh, I
going.
see.
Yes. Oh, they're still repairing the stalls.
Oh, I suppose they are. I guess I didn't really... I came here earlier today, but I kind of just brushed past it, I suppose.
Well, excuse me, are you okay? Uh,
Hey there, you were one of the brave people who helped protect the town, right?
Yes, we are, actually. Are you doing alright since then?
Yeah, yes, thank you. What is your group called again?
well, we're the Fallen Stars.
Thank all the members on behalf of me and the rest of the village, when you can. We are so thankful, truly.
I will.
It seems as if... Jesus Christ. Oh, I had a heart attack! Oh my god! Oh.
You jump scared me too!
I was shifting in my chair and I nearly fell. I was like, oh my lord! Oh, okay. Hi guys! Hi! You okay?
Freddy Fazdog.
Freddy fast.
It's their name in my head now.
Oh my god. Hi, bro.
My headphones are low battery, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Speed
no.
run.
I think they can last, I think it can last till we get to the place I'm gonna build, and then if you
Okay.
want, you can go on your own way or whatever you want to do. Okay, anyways.
We may have to speed run.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I didn't think people would actually note that we were the ones that helped them.
Well, I mean, we were the ones leading the charge. The guards were in disarray. There hardly were any, actually. Oh, no, but I think about it, actually. That is something else that we should likely consider.
Oh, like helping make a guards here?
Well, at least putting someone in charge of it. It doesn't
I
necessarily
think
need
we
to be
definitely
one
should.
of us, but...
What if we turned the guild hall into that?
Oh, the guard quarters. That definitely would.
Yeah.
Because, yes, we do have that mission board in there, but there's no saying that we always have to be the ones doing the missions.
We could honestly hire, like, basically, well, not hire, but basically collaborate with the already pre-existing guard system and make it where they get to see all the stuff that needs to happen around town too, and if they can't get it, they can also have us help.
That does seem like it would be beneficial.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm gonna think about that.
Freddy Fazdog.
Perhaps I should have brought one Pear or Puddle with me and give the excuse. Dear Lord.
Okay.
Hi, are you okay?
These stalls are taking forever to rebuild. I wish Halen was still here to help us. It was a maybe with her.
Halen? Who's Halen?
My sister. She died in the attack. She was always so much better at building than me. She would have done this in minutes. I miss her.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry for your loss. Guess I didn't think about the fact that a lot of people died during the attack. I thought we saved everyone, but I guess we saved most, but not everyone.
It was an impossible situation if you think about it. There were only... how many of us? 5, 6, 7? We can't be everywhere at once. At the very least, we gave as good as, well, we got.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, I definitely want to build somewhere in this relative area, but there's a specific spot that I don't know if Wukong will let me build in just yet, but this would be my preferred spot.
Ah, yes, I do. That weird, odd platform that was summoned. I do wonder what that was a part of. Are you quite alright? That seemed to have almost singed you a bit.
Just the tip of my clothing. Let's see. It's a very pretty little area up here. It has like a waterfall, and I was thinking I could move my farm over here, and I just thought it'd be nice to kind of
be out yet in the city.
This waterfall is rather cute.
Oh,
Although,
there it is.
honestly,
I marked it with the little banner up here.
I wouldn't necessarily want to fall in. I do believe the snow up there would give it quite a chill.
That's fair. Good thing I got boots on. Hey, here we are. Oh, hello, Enderman. Izumi's new
Is this a flower
sweet
that you
home.
designed for yourself?
Yeah, I thought it was cute. I thought I could, you know,
I
kind of mark
honestly-
my land with it.
I think it suits you very well. Not only does it represent almost appear to be a flower, but it also looks like the sun, and you do shine like the sun.
Oh, well, thank you. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and place down this chest, and then we can put the resources in here. I also have some scaffolding I'll put in there as well. Thank you so much for helping me.
Of course. I probably do need to be ensuring that Puddle and Pear and, well, now I also have 𝐍𝐿𝐂𝐒𝐋𝐿𝐒's cats, Zumi and Z, but
Oh.
Sorry, I have to break character for a second. Do I know that she left yet?
I don't think so. I haven't told you.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, back in. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? Just because she's out of town again, or
Oh,
like what's happening?
Did she not? I suppose she didn't leave you a letter, did she?
No. What? Is she okay?
From my understanding, yes. She stopped by while I wasn't home, and she saw the devastation that the town underwent due to the attack, and she wrote that she'd been traveling to other places, and having come back and seen that, she didn't want to deal with it, I suppose. So
Deal with
she...
it? What? Sorry, I just.
No, it's quite alright. She decided to not return. She does not ever intend to return here. I don't know where she's traveling, I don't know where she's going, but she asked for me to take care of her cats, and if I wasn't willing to find someone that would.
Well, I'm glad that they have a really good person to take care of them. That just stings.
I thought that
Why
they
would
have
Princess do that?
I thought they would have left all of you a letter.
Huh. Interesting. Well, regardless, I hope she's safe. But I'm also kind of upset that she left even more for us to deal with.
It didn't help that it happened so soon after the attack. Especially after the way the rest of the stars were talking.
I should probably go around and check on all the stars, to be honest. I think after the attack, we all kind of hibernated and want to make sure everyone's okay.
That is likely something we should do, yes.
Yeah. Have you talked to anyone since the attack, besides me?
No, I've talked to Corinne, I've talked to Willard, I've talked to 𝐒𝐂𝐒, but I will admit that this was probably likely selfish of me, but dealing with the others right now is... I don't know how to feel around them. We cleared things up between ourselves. You assured me that you weren't going to leave, that it wasn't going to be as they seemingly had been saying, but the rest of them didn't really seem so terribly opposed to no longer ever seeing each other again, so...
Yeah, that
I
was rough.
don't know how to handle such things. I don't know if it's right for me to feel disappointed and upset, and I'm not sure what to do with that feeling.
Well, regardless, I'm always here for you, Svana. And as I've promised, I will be here for you when we get back home, too.
You are honestly such a blessing. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here.
Same to you. Anyways, I'm gonna start building.
Alright, I need to go check on Puddle and Pear, but I do intend to return. I meant what I said when I don't intend to let you
be by your lonesome at night these days. Well, at least until you feel comfortable enough to return to sleeping on your own.
Okay, sounds good.
Do take care,
Thank
alright?
you. You too.
I cannot believe that someone dared to harm her. Someone dared to lay their hands on Izumi, and they may still be alive? How is that fair at all? She had to suffer at their hands, and they haven't paid for the crime of harming her. She assured me that it was not Moon's fault. I should do my best to respect that. If I make any hasty moves, it will get back to her, and that will simply upset her more, and she does not need that from me. I do not need to be the source of her unease. But that person, whoever they are, whoever it was that laid their hands upon her, they better hope they're dead. They better hope that Moon gave them the mercy of death. I do not intend to let them have a death that is easy. I intend to find out exactly what they did to Izumi, and I intend to give it back tenfold. But I mustn't do it in a way that will upset her further. Not now. I need to be better with my emotions. It's been some time since I've been this pissed. I mean, I suppose it is understandable. After all, she is my best friend, but I haven't felt this pissed since someone messed with my family. That's been a while. But it isn't the same. No. Blood is thicker than water, even if I do cherish her greatly. But still. Yes, it's likely because that she is my best friend. It is the closest thing to family, after all. I might as well treat it as such, then. There's hardly a difference in this one instance. Dear Lord, dogs, please, I'm trying to be dramatic. I will need to interrogate Moon. I'm sure if they care for Izumi at all, they'll be willing to tell me what happened. And they better be honest with me. If they turned out to have lied, I will get to the bottom of it. After all, I am a detective. They were strong enough to take them by surprise and kill them. I know we're not the strongest beings, but we're not feeble children either. I wasn't there for her. I wasn't there to protect her. She was going to stop by my place. But she never made it. I must get stronger. For Kryn, for Izzy, for all of them. So that another one doesn't leave.
Alright, fellas, that will be the end of this stream. I hope y'all had, a good time. I apologize that it was a little bit scuffed, let's just count it as, the getting back into Fallen Stars, scuffedness. But I hope y'all have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, day, night, whatever time of day it is for y'all. This is Swan Sorceress signing off. Bye!